just over to the wall a little more. Surprise! Your favorite orphan is back! But now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
New game.
Huh?
Adventurer, more icons will guide you toward your rewards. Opportunities are visible from further away. Press
Oh, that is gonna have to go away. Options.
screen.
Audio.
Screen. Sound.
This lady is just talking.
Off.
Is that better?
Music. Collision sound. Off. Enable or disable additional sound when the character can. Subtitle display. Closed cap. Size.
What is
medium.
No.
Subtitle speaker name on shows the speaker's name along with the
No.
menu narration.
There we go. That's the one that needed to get gone. Whew, that was getting real old real fast. Time to start a new game, baby! Hello, Sockless. How are you? Wait, what? Feedback on world map opportunities and regular information in the game. My wifey says hello. I also shaved everything off except for the mustache for the old Movember. Yes. Nice. How did it go? I've got default settings all the way because Assassin's Creed is not my strong suit. Nice. That's pretty dope. I should drink that with my other hand.
Silence, you children of gods, and heed my tale of time's beginning. All was dark.
Proud of you.
There was no sand. There was no sea. No earth. Nor sky.
I think
No grass.
Norse/Nordic is actually my favorite of all religions.
Till fire met ice in the gasping
That's the main
void.
reason that I was so fascinated with this game, because
And from
Nice.
the screen came the giant
you had 2 bodyguards for the entire
of
match.
all beings. Proud Ymir, cruelly killed, yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made. The world you walk and war upon.
Man, I'm so excited for this game. Nice. DPS Moira.
There you are.
Talking to Sockless. Alright, let's join this party.
Eivor,
Oh.
here's a tune for you.
Sure.
Want to liven your step.
Hmm? Too bad, buddy. You are very destructive in my lap. And then whenever I let you out of my lap, you are even more so.
Oh, there you are, my little drinker.
No, he saw me make eye contact.
So, you see our king?
Why are you so needy lately, buddy?
Yes, good. Come, Eivor. Did you find the ring?
Fine. Don't spill anything.
Now,
Come on.
now for our little plan. You see us talking. quiet as a woodmouse.
Oh, get out of my coffee! I just told you
Our
this.
gift. You hold it out. Yes. You look him in the eyes and you say, Styrbjörn King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love.
Oh my...
Think you can do that for me?
I have that very same feeling.
Tonight, you will be the cord that unite our people. I'm so proud of you.
Well, because he's talking. You can't hear it, but he's
Get
talking.
up, Olaf. Stay lucid, friend.
My sword is grown.
It's time to dance!
I'm ready
Maybe.
to fight.
So
Why can't I
nice
not
having
dance?
all of these hearty
There
folk.
we go. Hello, sir. May I have this dance? I don't know why the Halo theme song is playing here. Oh. Really, buddy? You just jumped down. Up. Come on. You're really struggling here. You jumped up just fine the first time. What's happening, buddy? Up. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Guess I can't go that way. Hello, sir.
Oh, no drink in your fist?
Come on.
Come on.
Oh,
I'll
God.
serve you something.
Come, I have a tribute for your father.
Oh, what a piece. That must be worth 2 sturdy long ships.
Only your butt is ever
Give
in
it
frame here,
I'll
buddy.
pass it on.
My father asked me, Sigurd.
Suit yourself. But you're not getting any mead.
Yeah, it's a side butt. Sit. Sit. Omi. There you go. Nice. Good. I think this is going to be a better game anyways. Omi. What am I playing? Oh, just tossing the ball up in the air. You're so needy today, buddy. But you're also so sexy of a doggo. The sexiest doggo. I can't see through your ears, though. I must say. Thank you. Oh, nope, never mind.
So, you have the ring? Good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be up very late. I gotta go to work tomorrow anyways, so maybe just a couple hours. Hour or two.
Mother,
Hour and a half, maybe.
can we show Sigurd the canstones we stacked yesterday?
That's a good idea. We'll do that in the morning.
I've gotta be up at about the same time, except my time, so I get a few extra hours.
Now go. You have a gift to deliver.
But what if I don't want to deliver the gift? This is the moment where I get a choice to take the bracelet and run, or give it to the king.
Skål! To Styrbjörn, the true king of Brugafulga! Tonight,
I see you eyeballing my coffee, buddy.
all may the news go!
I don't think so.
Ava.
King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and love.
What is it?
Thank you,
Ooh.
Eivor.
I
Now
love it.
and forever, I am pledged to you.
Whoa. That's a lot.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean
I think they're at the mid-season right now.
Wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds they're gonna sing. The brave men slain, Valkyria waits. We Reward for strain to Valhalla takes, and horn to sound the mighty horn.
Everybody's straight vibing in here.
For those who fight! For those who fight! Under attack!
Stop.
Ready
What?
yourself, men!
Yeah, sure looks like it. She looks like Ayla
Not you,
from Horizon
Ayla.
Zero Dawn.
Not just yet.
Yeah. Well, as far as the Vikings go, that is the perfect way to end a celebration. They are all about this. Victory or Valhalla. Valhalla is their version of heaven, and the only way to get there is to die
The
in
curtains
battle.
are raised. Nothing is true until it is severed from the branches of Yggdrasil.
I've read both the Poetic Edda and I've read a few books on Norse mythology. And in my career field, it's everywhere. Like there's like a bunch of teams that their logo is Viking related, and it's all Victory or Valhalla and all that stuff. It's very much rooted in Norse mythology. Yep.
Now stop! Please! Right. Go!
In the Neil Gaiman book, that's the other one. I think it's just called Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. I totally thought he was gonna kick the horse. What a way to end the game, he just gets yeeted by a horse.
Let's end this bloodshed.
Speed to Valhalla. Sigurd! Take the horse!
All right, wait here.
Oh dear.
Now it's my turn to offer you, dear slave. Accept your fate, die a coward here before your people, and I will spare the rest.
Fight, my love! Do not listen!
No.
If I give my life, will you spare my clan? You have my word.
No. No, Baron! No, Aaron! Pick up your axe!
Okay. No! Oh. That's just like my parents. Sid? It's just like my parents. Except... Nothing. Yeah, I heard you. Ooh. Yeah, the horse is the one I feel most sorry for. And possibly this wolf after I schwack it. Oh, nope, never mind. It's gonna schwack me. Come here, no! It does kind of look like Grimmer, except not huge. That wolf just bit him so hard he's hallucinating. I feel like that wolf knows it messed up.
I'm seeing two different data streams overlapped in the same DNA. Not sure why.
Fix this
Huh.
or pull me out.
I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good.
Are we?
I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable. There's a third option, too. I can let the Animus modulate your identity based on signal strength. It's up to you.
Female!
Alright, I'll lock it in and push ahead to a time where these streams are more synchronized.
The crows. Odin's crows. He always kept 2 crows. And they were his way to get a good knowledge base on the world. As he would scatter them across the world. And he would use them
How long have you been
to
chasing
spy
me,
on the
Wolf-Kissed?
world.
17 winters? 18? Do I now haunt your dreams? Do I warm your loins?
Not even a little bit. Also, not nice.
You remember this? Ah, your father's axe. The weapon of a coward. A scorned snake.
God, this guy
Few
sucks.
things would please me more than to kill with this blade. But I know you would defy me to the death, fighting for a glorious end. That I will not allow. You will live your final days enthralled as a slave. Humiliated. Your death will be a lonely one. Kill the rest of our crew! Make them suffer! Abel Wolf-Kissed is no more! That name is dead to this world!
Kjotve, I think is his name.
You will be worth your weight in silver. To the ship.
Oh, it's one of Odin's crows. Well, that was
You
mean.
move. And I take your eyes, you hear me?
Much like Odin gave one of his eyes for all of the knowledge
We can tack north,
of
then cut
everything
west.
ever. That's why he's the all-seeing all-father. He was already pretty knowledgeable, but
Now what did I just tell you?
oh, right in the knee. He took an axe to the knee. Oh man, dude's going down in a steel cage. That sucks.
I will skin you alive.
Kjotve? That's not how I expected that to be
never leave this.
pronounced. Got him.
No feast for you, Suman. My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
She has a much more raspy voice than I expected, but I'm not mad.
My crew is in danger. I need to reach them.
Dodge, okay, okay. Oh, I'm still getting the hang of this, okay. Got it, okay, okay. Ooh, loot. Loot again. I had a pestle and some silver. Ooh. Oh, I leave snow marks too? Hell yeah. Whoa.
Better. I feel better. Stronger.
All the loot. Anything in here? This is pretty cool already. I like this a lot. like the aesthetics of this. I like the style. I like the everything. And of course the fact that it's Nordic is just like... So it's a little funky, like aesthetically, but the controls aren't bad. A lot of this is me. My playstyle is very much like cut to a specific spot, not smooth. So that's my bad. Collect all the berries. My rations are full and my fucks are barren. Where do I climb? Oh, I just straight up hit the wall. Cool. Rigyafilk. Did I just hear something? Look at it. Animal of some kind? Let's see, how do I get there? Dude, I can just free climb a mountain in the middle of... Whoa. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This kid suddenly grew like 15 years older in a matter of moments. Also feels like the story of my life. Also had a sex change, but whatever.
Oathbreaker is holding my crew.
Do I just jump? I feel like I just jump. Ooh. That's gotta be real friggin' cold. Yeah, so doing the Assassin's Creed.
I need to be careful.
Ooh, I need to get stealthy. I do know that the gameplay in this bounces a lot from past to future.
I must be careful now.
All of the past stuff is like synthetic, so it's like an AI type memory bank type system, and then they bounce back to it, but they're really living in the future, and then occasionally you get unplugged from the Matrix, and then you go back. Yeah, it's funky sometimes. Well, he did. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be less confusing as we go along, but as of right now, it's going to be a little funky. I need no food. Okay. Let us progress. That'd be dope. Oh. It's a crow. Boost. Meow. There's this little cabin here. A little cabin in the woods. Oh wait, I should probably place a marker on it, huh? Boop. Little boopity boop. Meow. Boop. I think that is it. Yeah, my spirit animal is a crow. Do I have a bow? I do. wasn't gonna hit it. Bummer. Yes. Does it still hurt? Is it better, by chance?
This area is off limits.
Good. Huh. That is strange. Why do I keep doing that? It sounds like you might have had some poor blood flow going on. Just you? Well, crap. Oh no, I'm stuck! I'm stuck on like an awkward step down. Whoop. That's not a fun problem to have. Oh man. Don't land in the water. It's like Crash Bandicoot all over again. What? Yeah. 1 second, I will be right back. Oh dear. Now both dogs have entered the Colosseum. Where was I? I was climbing. Can I not climb this one? Okay, there we go. I was like, that seems so much easier than the rest of what I've been climbing. That being said, though, it is frozen. That still amazes me. Can't climb the frozen bits, but whoa! That would have been bad. Oh me. Hey. Not this again. Cut it out. Nope. Quit stealing paper. What was I doing? God It takes a lot to move the arrow. There we go. Yes, but now he's also fighting with the other doggo. Well, I say fighting. They're playing, but it's gonna get really aggressive here soon. Do I just jump? I feel like it's a really bad idea to just jump off of this thing. Did I miss anything over here? No. Oh! Fuck it! Woo, bet that's cold.
Best not to draw attention here.
Wait, are there still more dudes over here? There's something under the water. I don't think so.
What see you, old friend?
Mysteries, artifacts. Let's go help out the crew, shall we? You don't gotta crouch, you done killed everybody. See if I can take that thing out. Oh, it looks like there's a wolf on the other side of them. There is a wolf on the other side of them. Oh jeez, you are just all over the place. Not anymore. You are huge. Not the one I wanted, but I'll take it. Gonna make so much leather armor with this, I think. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with it later. But for now, whoa, buddy. Whoa.
Clash of iron. There is fighting nearby.
Yes. Oh. I guess I'll intervene via cutscene.
Dag, you old hound. You live.
I do. Slipped away in the sword clash. And what of you?
Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he'll regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east, leaving our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship.
Oh, we'll
You
see.
glory hound! You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
I could storm the beach then, slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach.
Sure.
A far more dangerous path.
I'll take him.
You search the longhouse for our crew. Oh, and here. This corpse will not have need of it.
Go. I'll meet you by the ship.
What a strong handshake. Oh, well, hello. That hurt a lot. These are frozen.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be looking for, but something's there.
Judgeless warriors crawl through Aval's nest like life. If I use the main gate, I may attract attention. The gods
What?
here are vigilant.
What gate would you rather I use? Oh yeah, it gets real cold. If you've ever seen the movie Frozen by Disney, highly recommend it if you haven't. But that, you know, frozen tundra is basically very similar. Yeah, of course, yeah. Who hasn't? But that is very similar to where Nordic culture, Norway, jeez, Norwegians live. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them over here. Don't mind me. Oh. Oh, I thought he was gonna stop. Wow, these are slow arrows.
Steady. Let's tire it.
Have your guts out!
Will you? How many times do I gotta whack away at you? It's a lot, apparently.
The other side must be barred.
Should I climb into the roof? I should! Maybe. Maybe not. The window it is. Ooh, and I get to loot it. What? Why are you standing on it? I would love to visit Norway. I think it is one of the most beautiful places
Should be an
that I've ever
opening in the
seen
roof.
pictures of. The whole culture, all of it. Like, big fan. Oh yeah, otherwise this game would get really stale. And they do very accurate depictions of the locations in those games, like the cities and stuff, are based off of real places. Like I've seen the stories of people getting lost in like Italy and stuff and being like, oh, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, and then they'll be like, wait, why does this all look familiar? And then they're like, oh right, this why is that guy not? Wow. That guy straight up had no idea I was there. I didn't see him either until, you know, I was killing him, but still. Well, hello. Well, goodbye. Oh, wait. Is there someone left alive? Because I didn't think so. What are you? Anything good? Hmm. I'm gonna be going there for a little bit next year. Africa. Where to enter, where to enter. Can I just enter through the front door? Because that would be hilarious. Nope. Omi? Come on, buddy. Oh, why? Oh. Oh, you're just here for my snacks, huh? Okay. Really? And then you're gonna push my hand out of the way? I know he can't have chocolate. I'm not giving it to him.
You squirm like that, and my axe will miss your neck. Unpleasant for both of us.
Time to die. I want to make a mess of it. Fuck out.
Oh, I was about to schwack him. I love how sneaky she is.
You coward! Unbind me and stick an axe in my hand.
I owe you nothing, raven shit. Yours is a clan of thralls and peasants.
Is this about to be a boss battle?
You! Lay that axe aside or die by mine.
You should be on a slave ship to Ireland, Wolf-Kissed. But if you wish to be my first sacrifice, Odin will be more than happy to receive you.
You just killed yourself, Erky.
I will sell you to hell herself! Kneel, Wolf-Kissed, and I will spare your life.
Shut your hole and fight!
Die, you sack of shit!
Ooh. Which one? I saw that, actually, now that you mention it. Whoa. Stamina is consumed when dodging or missing an attack. When out of stamina, you can't dodge or block until it has been fully replenished. Stamina is restored over time and when landing light attacks. Oh, resume. Oh. Basically, this is telling me to stop dodging so much and only dodge when you need to. Oh. Wait, what? What is that? There we go. Just took me a second. With his own hammers. Yeah, I do like that sound as well. That crunch.
Father.
The sound of footsteps on
You
snow.
should have held on to this until the bitter end.
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
That said no! Pick up your axe!
Kill them all!
No!
It sounds just like that. This guy might be Odin. Hey, I do not need both of y'all up to no good.
Eivor, are you bewitched? Unbind us.
What? Oh. Yes, of course.
Snow just about any time is kind of awesome. Hey, I don't know what you're up to. Hey, what are you trying to lick on the table? Yeah, but that's not snow anymore, that's ice.
Well fought, Wolf-Kissed. Even if your wits were somewhat rattled.
Listen here.
The
If
slab.
you can breathe, you can fight. Listen here.
I think you mean black ice.
If you can breathe, you can fight. Now come. We take back our ship.
Zoe,
Do
hey,
not need to tell us
spit that out.
twice.
Homie's falling. Oh no. Do I need anything else in here? Is there anything of use? Oh, there's a guy. Oh, he's outside. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, righty then. Oh, I'm stuck on this thing. Okay, there we go. Woo! All the schwackings. Zoe! Stop it! Wow, how did there become so many more of us? Oh, that's not all us. Never mind. Oh, just yeeted that poor guy. Tell me? Oh! Oh, my balls! Why? Why do you do this?
Hey there, stop! Hey now! You're dead!
Lady fight!
Aren't you pretty?
I think you mean weren't you pretty? Did I miss anything in here? I probably did.
Time? No use running!
Oh. I like, whoa.
Round the side! Hurry!
Got him. Oh, there's another one.
Are you watching?
Whoa. Nearly headless? How can you be nearly headless? I think we have just found out. enough attention to think that I would get that. Oh, you're really struggling to just sit in my lap. Nicely done. Proud of you. Is it a fish? Starfish.
Grab your oars. The whale road leads us home.
Gods, it's about time. Stop yapping and start rowing.
Take command! Open sail! Ooh, I like that. I don't know where we're going. Where are we going? Sharper turn! Phew. Zoe? I feel like you're chewing on something.
Rather silent, Eivor. Anything to say for the mess you led us to?
We suffered no losses in this fight, and the men who humiliated us are dead. What is there to say?
Oh, something like, I was stupid, selfish, reckless, blind, bone-headed, and I smell like blood and shit?
I like my version better.
Eivor, look! Someone is setting up an outpost on that island.
Kjotve's men, gnawing at any piece of open land like dogs worrying a bone.
Even with you half in the grave, we could easily take them.
Yeah, this water looks freezing. You know what? Yeah, we'll take that little island. And then we'll go to this big one. Oh, wait, what? Why are you panicking? What's happening? Ow. Ooh. What? Yeah. You ready for bed, buddy? Psst. Ooh. We get to just straight up raid people. Oh, Omi, buddy, you got some sharp claws there. How many of you do I have to hit with an arrow before you stay down? Glad that didn't hit my thing, right? Am I out of arrows? I am out of arrows. Oh god! Didn't even have to tell him to just run in circles around him. Sorry, there's a piece of pretzel lodged in my throat. Oh, I can breathe again! Bone biter. What? Well, that didn't go as planned for you, did it? You sounded real excited to fight me. Oh, is there someone left? Oh.
I'll snap your spine!
Will you, though? Have we missed anyone? Does everyone have who we came with? Do you have your thunder buddies? Rations are full. Okay. Oh, Omi, man. You are just the worst about that, buddy. Ooh. What are you thinking about getting?
Hey!
What drink is it gonna be?
More sail!
interesting. I haven't had one of those in a hot minute. Oh, while I'm setting sail, I'm gonna go help the wife move all the doggos and babies and whatnot upstairs. BRB! Oh, and I need to go through my equipment. The very fancy drink. That makes sense, yeah. That's so, ooh. Ooh! Well, that's cool. Okay, okay. Smexy Viking lady. Hells yeah! Hmm. Can I not do both? Hmm. Okay, well. Man, I've been fighting in my weakest gear. Heck yeah. What is my quest? That sandwich is pretty dope. Tracking a quest will update the information shown on the map. Compass and in-game log. Do 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 do. Boop. Take me lab. Let's see what we got here. Stravenger. These seem like nice enough people. One's humming. Also, there's some sort of mystery this way that I must discover. That's pretty similar here, but mostly white women. And me. I like Starbucks. I don't go too terribly often, but I do go sometimes.
How at
the favor of the gods, or protection from them. Wealth withers, friends die, but these relics will last forever. Buyers, welcome, warrior. Sulke Silvertongue offers wonders from across the 9 worlds. Rare objects, priceless artifacts.
Yes, I agree. That's why I don't go often.
Everything has value, wise one. And I ask only a fraction of its worth. What would you say to a piece of Christ's cross? Snakeskin from Ragnar Lothbrok's death pit?
These items do not look very impressive. Like this old shoe.
That belonged to the first Christian pope. Or maybe it was a saint. It brings the blessing of their god.
They would need it with that shoe. And there's an old leather strap.
A shield strap belonging to the hero Sigurður when he fought the great beast.
Yeah, my mother had one embroidered like that.
Interesting.
What about that helmet?
That was the helmet Halfdan the Black wore when he died in battle. It will protect you and bring good crops.
Would you two stop it?
That is a lie. It was the helmet my father Varin wore the night he was killed.
Eivor?
I know you now, Sulke the Snake. And these are things from my old home. How much silver did Kjotve pay you to betray us?
No silver. It was not like that. I was there that night, but I did not fight for Kjotve. I ran.
Coward. I should cut you down.
No!
Yeah, you should.
I did no harm!
I will judge that.
Worth it. Can I steal my dad's helmet back? Okay, fine, I'll open the skill menu, but I really want to know where the helmet is. Spending skill points on nodes will improve your fighting skills. Stat nodes improve base stats. Main skills unlock fighting moves. Next! Equipped nodes will increase your power. The higher the power, the more prepared you are for challenges to come. Close! A new beginning. Choose your path. Melee. Range. Melee it is! Do I have another one? I do. Do I have another one? No. Omi? What are you getting into now, doggo? Do you need to go back in the living room? You just trying to get my attention? You can hop up here, buddy. Here, you know what? I'll even pull up the little reclinable seat so that you got more space on my legs to lay down. Here. Come on, Omi. Come on. Will this help? Here. Up. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Up. Come on. Oh, buddy, that's disappointing. Did I not get all my stuff back? Wait. Well, I guess I'm just gonna put the old recliner away then. Ass. In this little shack, there is treasure. Treasure! Oh, I'm stuck on the wall. Interesting. Someone digging a tunnel, maybe? There's something down there. I just have to find the entrance. Oh. Let me in! Nope. Maybe this one. Oh, wait. This looks very similar to an X marks the spot. Yes. Yes. Maybe? Yes. Yep. That was an interesting little way to get there. What's up? Oh, sorry, ma'am.
You there! You look like you could handle yourself in a fight.
Because
Eivor
I could.
Wolfkist is thy Thor's hammer. It is Eivor, the dragon of the northern waters.
It is Rolf, yeah? We raided with you that one time up on the northern coast.
I am flattered you remember.
It was the first time Styrbjörn let us raid so far from home. And Sigurd was sure you took more than your fair share. You're still raiding at your age.
We need to grab what we can before Harald has his say across Norway. But I only plan them now. I let others do the heavy work. In fact, I'm looking for someone to lead my crew.
I would like to help you out, but I have my own crew now.
I did not mean you, but I could use your help choosing a leader. I have picked out a few to be tested.
Zoe?
Tested how?
Drop it.
If you want to see someone's true character, test
Both
it in
y'all.
battle.
Show me your picks.
My
No,
crew is
fuck 'em
gathered
all
down by
up.
the docks. Locals mostly. Even a couple of farmers hungry for excitement.
How do they compare to me and Sigurd?
There is no comparing. You are building some reputation, Eivor. They're talking about you up and down the coast.
Good talk or bad?
Depends on who you talk to. Mostly good. Do not worry about the bad.
No, they should worry about me.
Get him.
This is my raiding crew, Eivor. What they lack in experience, they make up for in other areas. Together, we will hammer these lumps of meat into men and women of iron, into raiders.
So which from this unlucky lot would lead your crew?
See that big brute, Oddbjorn? He does not speak much, but he could power a ship by himself. That shield maiden is Ashild the Keen. Her blade is as quick as her wits. And then, there is Thorgils.
Rolf! Who is your friend?
Keep your head on the fight or someone will crack it.
All right.
That one is so thick, he could shatter your shield. But the other men like him. And those are the best of the bunch.
So those three, yeah? I have handled more.
You want to fight them all at once?
Why not? Raids are the stuff of chaos itself.
Yeah.
They need a test with no rules.
Challenge them, but do not damage them. It was hard enough finding this many. Listen up, you sea slugs. This is Eivor Wolfkist, who has killed more men than you will ever meet.
Eivor Wolfkist? I have heard of you. This will be great.
You want to lead my crew? You must fight Eivor. Best fighter wins. No killing, no maiming. Other
What are
than
you
that,
two up to?
no rules. Understand?
I am ready.
Fight!
She just punched the shit out of that guy.
Raider needs to be ruthless.
I am better than any man here.
You have much to learn.
I keep forgetting that square is not punch. Ah, that's not punch. Ah. Ow. Ow. Ah. I'm getting my buttons all mixed up.
It was an honor beating.
Your raiders are tougher than they look.
Tougher than you know. Thorgil's got back up.
How are the
after you went
bots
down.
back?
He finished the fight.
Did you see what you were looking for?
Yes, I did not think Thorgils could do it, but he is thick-headed, like his old man.
Wait, that is your boy, Tiny Thor. He used to barely reach my belly.
He has grown.
Get out of
Now
here,
he will want to
bots.
take everything from me. But such is the way of children. Take some silver for your trouble, and a little extra for cheating you and Sigurd on that raid. Good luck.
Pulling up Twitch so I can delete that, block it. Yeah. Lucky them. Yeah, why not? Let's go see the sights over here. See what we can see. Gonna have to go this way. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. It seems to be that way. I get a lot of people trying to talk to me about my dogs and kids on Instagram too, like, oh, we would love to have them be sponsored by yada yada, this, that, and the other, and I'm like, clearly a scam. Oh yeah, the one today, I was like, really? Can I make it? I can! What an interesting lodge looking thing. God, this is so cool. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be a nice way to like... Whoa! She's going full speed right now. To like get my name out there, but I don't... No. Especially if it's a scam where it's like, oh, you must pay this much up front, and then we promise we'll do this, that, and the other, and then you get ghosted. I'm just like, no, not gonna risk all that. Synchronize. Would you two crazy kids cut it out? You can't see it, but they're full speed sprinting around each other. You kind of get glimpses of it. Hold on. Yeah. Man, there's so much. This place is just massive. Don't do, okay. Whew. Now to land in the hot springs. Oh! Thought I wasn't gonna make it. I've been thinking about what my next badges are gonna be. I think they're still gonna be the some of them will still be the dogs. I was thinking one of them, whenever they're goofily running at full speed and they have their hands out like this, they do this funky pose that when they're being all playful. It cracks me up. I also like adventure games for the fact that I am able to converse way more than whenever I'm playing a multiplayer game. Like, my ability to talk is much better right now. Where I'm not like, oh god, don't get shot, don't get die, don't, oh shit, I'm dead. Okay, now I can talk for a second. Now we're flooring it! Into the unknown! Yes, I do. I'm pretty excited about them.
Jotva will come for us now, harder and stronger than before.
No
Hey-o.
surprise there. This war has spun on for 3 generations. I hardly expect him to relent.
Your hatred for that man burns bright, Wolf-Kissed. I could warm my balls on it.
Would you not prefer a pair of sealskin breeches?
Just take care, Eivor. Such hatred can make you careless. What he did to your father, he did to all of us. You are not in this fight alone. King Styrbjorn will scold you for setting out against his wishes.
Of course he will.
Is that not something you worry over?
I worry only that our king will not see that I am right until it's too late.
What about Sigurd? What would he say?
If Sigurd were here, he would be sitting beside you, wiping the blood from his axe and smiling into the breeze.
I'm pretty excited to work on getting more, because they're a lot of fun. Like, just making them, coming up with them, and then I think I paid like pretty cheap. I think it's like 20 bucks to have all 6.
Only the truth. We attacked Kjotve's fortress, killed his men,
And the person did it in like a day. I was like, dang.
The part where you lost your crew and were nearly sold as a thrall? Will that be part of your saga?
If there's a skull who
But yeah, I
dares
definitely want to
sing
use the
that
same
verse,
person that I did last time
it'll
because
be
they
his
crushed
last
it.
song.
And they were quick and easy and convenient. Like, yeah, they were awesome.
What's wrong with you?
Let me off of the dang boat. Ooh, I can summon a mount. Yep.
We thought we had lost you, Eivor. For good
I
this
like your
time.
necklace thing.
A warm welcome as always, Ranvi.
You look like reddened shit. What happened?
Nothing to crow about, except to say the men who delayed us are dead. And how are you?
Well enough. Though I have spent many tiresome days calming the rages of our king. He is not happy with you.
I expected as much. And what of Sigurd? Has he returned from his raids?
My husband should be home today. The last we heard, he was approaching Stavanger.
Good to hear. We have need of his courage.
Sigurd will not save you from his father's wrath, Eivor. You should know that by now.
Did your raid not go as planned?
They rarely go as planned. We killed many of Kjotve's warriors. And there was this. My father's axe among the dead.
Ah. After so many years. You should take it to Gunnar. He will give it
Good
back its
idea.
edge.
After I see our king.
That I do not advise. Not yet. He is meeting with a messenger from the north.
I can
Oh,
wait.
she has a Mjolnir necklace.
A cloud hangs over you. Is something wrong?
Seeing my father's axe after 17 winters. It stirred something in me. A feeling I have not had since the day he was killed.
Nice. Yeah,
Since the day
it's
I
on
got
my
this.
channel. I'd have to
Memories
look at
of
it.
past agonies.
Actually, I can do that
Sadness
right now.
and pain.
I should speak with Volka.
Speaking
She could
of,
help me make sense of my feelings.
Take your time getting settled. I will see you at the Longhouse.
To
I think you have lost your edge, Eivor. Just like that axe. Maybe Gunnar can help you with both.
I will let you know.
Oh, I got some skillet points. Ooh la la. Where am I going? What was it doing? What's my name? Why do you have a green dot over your head and he doesn't?
Eivor, did you bring us any treasure?
I returned with a boat and a full crew. That is worth more than silver.
That doesn't count. You need silver. And jewels. Shut up, Rolf. How do you know? You never went on a raid. Just shut up.
Hello, Eivor.
Hello! Come on, come on. Aww. It told me that just a moment too late. There we go. Hello!
Wolf-kissed. Welcome back.
Gunnar, I have something here you might like to see.
Thunderclap of Thor. Is that your father's axe? I have not seen this beauty since, well, for some time. I forged this weapon long ago.
I have one
Still
that's
looks
like,
good. One of my finest, I think.
It has a
it's in my
blunted blade.
backpack.
It swings well. Can you sharpen it?
It's like made of some kind of like a...
edge and
I don't even remember what it is. It's like...
And as luck
The,
would
I have a
it,
bamboo little
I have
cloth
one
thing that
ingot
goes
left
with
for
it,
a
and then
gun.
like this little
Are you
spray
sure?
bottle
The
of like...
fates have willed it so.
I don't know, it smells
in
nice.
future,
It's like a
Bring your
citrusy
own
smell.
metal ingots. I cannot forge them from empty air.
What was I doing? Do. Oh, I gotta do it on my phone, or my laptop, that's why. Insights, community, nope. Preferences? Yes, there you are. Do. Emotes, no. Subscription names, no. Loyalty badges, there you are. Base 2 month, 3 month, 6 month, 9 month, 1 year, and then 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And then the tiers of flare badges where they basically add the stars, the spangly stars. Enhanced gear! Bringing ingots to the settlement's forge will allow Gunnar to enhance armor and weapons. Doing so will unlock rune slots, increase the pierce's upgrade limit, and may improve its appearance. You were right. Ooh, made in New York. Ooh, enhance for sure. You just got beefy. Oh, I don't have that. Oh yeah, is it a good one? What's it look like?
That should do it. Anything else?
Let me see what you offer. I might just can I sell this? No. I could enhance my bow. Ah, nice. I like it. I've seen that on a few people's actually.
Do you
Back.
need anything else?
Can I sell stuff?
How are you, Gunnar? Holding up?
Yeah, work is good and my spirits are strong, but my nights are newly cold. My lady left me, if you have not heard.
I had. Sorry to hear it. You were together how long?
5 weeks it was. 5 beautiful, passionate weeks. But all that is done. Will I never find my Brunhilde?
Valkyries do not walk the world as they once did, Gunnar. Maybe set your sights a bit lower.
Lower? My
I like
friend,
it.
look at my wares, my weapons. I'm not a man to settle for less than the finest of anything.
That is all for now.
Return any time.
Where am I going? Ooh, I get a whatchamahoosit, yeah? Now I have double access. Ooh. And what's in my bag? Trade goods. Who do I trade these to? Nice. There was a Misery something. I forget her name. She's a Dead by Daylight streamer, and I like watching her stream. And then the person that I accidentally gifted a sub to whenever I meant to gift one to you, Toxic Nakao. She's actually pretty good. I like watching her too.
Come and drink. Let us amuse the gods.
What is this? And then obviously my buddy Miles, anytime I get the chance I'll watch him. I like watching his stuff.
Hi.
Hi. See your shop. Sell. Aha! Merchants can be found in every large town. You may buy essential and rare items from them, or sell them your trinkets and valuable goods in exchange for silver. Up. Sell,
I can use this.
Sell all trinkets. There we go. Trade goods. I don't. Okay. Yep.
This is available for purchase.
Rations, iron ore, leather. Shouldn't
That
need
all you
anything
need?
else. I believe so.
I'll see you later, friend.
Yeah. She stops by to come into the chat every now and then. She's nice. She's a very nice person. She doesn't use a camera, and I think that's mostly to just like protect her identity, which I completely understand, especially as a female streamer. Like if you're not, wanting to be like over sexualized, which granted some streamers do, or well, a lot of streamers do. But I respect her decision to retain her privacy.
I could speak to Volker first. Get this weight off my mind.
The king is not going anywhere.
Goody. No, I'm not a gambling man. I could really use the health though. I got my ass kicked by that big guy earlier. So I keep forgetting that square is not attack. Sorry. What should I be doing here? Complete a Seer's whatchamahoosit. Solace. Okay, but where is it? The seer lives in the mountains north of Thornburg. The clan is happy to see Eivor returned. So I just talk to everyone, I guess?
Well, look who it is.
Hello, mustache. Sorry, goatee.
Practicing your wordplay, Alvis.
Ah, Eivor.
The only mouth in Midgard from
What's
which
the reason
I
for
fear
2 accounts?
mockery.
You
I
told
don't
me the art of writing
think
poetry,
it matters
old
much,
friend.
but
It is only natural that I surpass you soon.
How about another lesson then? A quick flight. Right here, right now. What do you say?
Let's try flighting.
I
What
always
is
put a few
flighting?
coins down as a wager. Most of those who enjoy flighting have an equal fondness for betting. But today, we'll abstain. Let me begin.
I'm ready.
In flighting,
ready.
it's key to match cadence and rhyme. It's as much about sound as it is about time. So be careful in choosing the words that you say.
I'll recall what you taught ere I enter the fray.
A fine answer. Perfect rhyme and a lovely cadence to match my line. Now, let us examine meaning. In flighting, you'll need to be cutting and keen. It's about wielding wit more than venting your spleen. If I tell you you're foolish and
Nice.
stupid and dull,
Then I'd tell you you've nothing inside of your skull.
a good response. I called you stupid and you turned it around. Flighting about wit, you matched my meaning. When you think of too many perfect retorts, use the one that best matches the meaning. Last one. So go then and conquer the world with your wit. Go be clever, be quick, show your spirit and grit. I look eagerly forward to seeing how you fare.
I will flight you with flourish and best you with flair.
Perfect, yes! You
Crushed
could
it.
destroy me with such a line. Your flighting's astounding. You're worthy of praise. You swing a fine axe and you turn a good phrase.
Thank you, Elvis. I'll take the lesson to heart.
I like that guy. Ah, winning fighting duels increases your charisma level. Ooh, which then does something that I missed.
Hey, Tekla. What is brewing?
Alvis tells me this brew is too strong. Think you can handle a few rounds?
There has always been war, even among the gods. When Midgard was shot, Asgard was torn
What?
by strife. The battle
You're a bit green, friend.
What is this? Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing.
Staggering already.
Oh, this is trippy. Ugh. She might catch me on this one. Ah, that X is hard to hit. Ah. Okay, I'll get the hang of it. Hold on.
is another story.
Whoa.
Think you can match horns with me? Don't feel bad. Most of these backgrounds would have pissed themselves off past by now.
I think I can take you.
Hey, Tekla. What is brewing?
Alvis tells me this brew is too strong. Think you can handle a few rounds?
She's already leaning all over the place. I'm gonna beat you, lady.
start.
You can match horns with me?
Ah, I'm hitting them the wrong way.
So slow.
Whew. She's just pouring it all over herself. Ah, I thought I had that. Ah, it's so tough. Yeah! Suck it!
Like Odin, mead is my lifeblood.
That was well drunk. Well done. Well drunk done.
It's very
Is
just
there no one who will go
depends.
around
It
with
depends
me?
on you. It depends on your environment. Like, I've had a lot of fun drinking before, but it's not like necessary.
Toby, trading a needle for an arrow, I see.
Eivor, can you teach me the art of archery?
I'll be happy
Oh,
to.
I'm about to do this drunk.
See how I'm standing? Plant your feet in the ground, no wider than your shoulders. Breathe in as you draw the arrow back. Look at the point you want to hit, and now imagine the arrow passing straight through it and far beyond. Breathe out, then release.
Is that it? That was the whole conversation? Or is there something else? What is this? Oh.
Keep alert.
Huh. Well, see ya.
Where are you going? Come back.
What do you mean come back? You didn't do it. You weren't saying anything.
Oh, you've come back.
Nothing.
Weird. Okay. I guess we're done talking.
Where are you going?
Don't you where are you going me? Yeah. She might also be drunk. Yeah, it's especially if you don't drink really, it can take a little bit longer to get out of your system.
Sven,
Plus you have to
designed any
hydrate
new tattoos?
way more than you would
worth
normally.
looking at?
Let me have a look.
Go ahead.
Ooh. Customize Eivor's look at Svend and Tov's tattoo shop. Bring them cosmetic schemes to access a wider variety of styles. Awesome. I kind of like this one. Hellsign, Jorgenmanger. Ooh, I love that. God, I love the fact that I can customize tattoos. The World Serpent. Hmm. I haven't decided if I want to keep this or go with the face one. I might do the side of the head. Oh yeah. Yeah, the
Is
nice.
there something else?
See you later, Sven.
Sure.
The going to bed right after probably didn't help either, because you don't have the time for it to hit you, digest. Oh no! I want to climb the no! I don't want to be down here. Like to digest and then actually feel the effects of alcohol, and then for it to burn off in your system before. Why? Why am I struggling so much with this rope? There we go. And then to burn it off before going to bed, so you don't wake up with it still in your system.
Hey, can you point me
Slows
to
you
some
down a
good
bit.
hunting grounds?
That is a funky chicken.
But I don't want every iron foot with a bow scaring away the game. Bring me 3 deer antlers to prove your skills, and I might just have a story for you.
A worthy challenge. I'll see you soon.
I should already have one, right? Or, oh no, I was only killing doe, so I do have to find those bad Larrys. Whee.
Nú, ein mánuður muni koma bráðlega.
Oh, I gotta do the gambling. Sorry.
You look like you know a thing or two about dice.
Not a thing.
Sit. The dice won't roll themselves.
Let's do this then.
Play.
All right then. Let us begin.
That scare you?
What do I do? Here we go. Oh, jeez. Orlog is a game where 2 players duel by rolling dice and invoking god favors. The first player to reduce the health of the opponent to 0 wins. Each round has 3 phases. 1. The roll phase. Players roll their dice. Die phases have various effects like attack, defense, and gain tokens used to invoke god favors. The god favor phase. Players may make a blank offering to invoke a god favor. God favors grant powerful blessings that can greatly affect the outcome of a round or even a game. The resolution phase. The phases of the dice rolled by both players are resolved against each other. Damage is dealt or blocked. Tokens are gained or stolen. Rounds are played until one player reduces the health of the other to 0. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so you probably didn't really feel any of it. You just felt the tiredness of it. Heads. Nailed it. At the beginning of each round, you and your opponent take turns rolling dice. You can roll up to 3 times. Between each roll, you can choose which dice you want to keep and which you want to roll. Okay. Roll the dice! Yeah, especially if you're not drinking enough to... Okay. Die faces. Deal 1 damage, block 1, block 1. This is actually solid. Oh. This is damage, right? Damage? Yeah. Block 1. Oh, wait. Take that one back. Take that one. Do this. Okay. Confirm. Oh no, I didn't roll them again. Okay. And then this one... Confirm. Cool. Got it. Oh no, he's still... In this phase, you may choose a god favor to invoke. God favors are invoked in order of priority. When the god favor is invoked, its blank offering is given and it is effect granted. Most god favors invoked after both players choose before the resolution phase, but some that specifically state in their effect description are invoked after the resolution phase. Tip: if a player doesn't have enough blank for the offering, then when the god favor they chose is invoked, the effect is not granted. You can choose this to your advantage. You can use this to your advantage against your opponent. How do I... Deal 2 damage, deal 5 damage. How many? I have 6. Yeah. In this phase, the dice effects are resolved in order. Each blank use 1 token, blank and blank, are resolved in their unblocked damage applied. The player who rolled first with this round also attacks first. Each hand steals 1 token from the opponent. Resume. He had 2, so I lose 2, but I still have 4 left, so perfect. Still have 4, and then I do my damage. What? Oh, did he steal an additional one? How did he manage that? You are definitely staying. Let's roll the dice. And then I shouldn't need another block, but I'll take it. Actually, good call on the block. Ah, never mind. Yeah. Dealing damage. Interesting game. I kind of like it. It's very basic, but it's got a fun premise to it. Oh. Oh man, he's gonna go on the attack this round, that's for sure. Ooh, I got 2 steals. Oh, jeez. He's about to hit me for a lot of damage. At least I blocked a couple of them. Sheesh. I'm still ahead by 3.
This will do.
Okay. So far, only taking 1 damage. I'll also throw in one of these and roll again. I'm getting the hang of it, I think. Maybe. I could be really fucking up here. I take 2 damage and then deal 3. Boom. 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 Ooh, he's gonna have 2 health left. I just gotta make it to the end of this round. We're going down. Oh, 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 stuck. Oh, that's why he re-rolled last time. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, perfect. He got 2 of those. Yeah. Alrighty then. You are so going down. Oh man, he just did a lot of damage though. 3. I did 1, plus I'm gonna use my favor. Yeah.
Your defeat is imminent.
Oof. You almost had me there, though. Came real close.
Well fought.
The gods favored your hand today. Shall we go again?
No thanks. I
There's
need to go
enough
talk to the
warlocks for
king.
now.
So that I can go to bed. Jeez, it's night? What the hell? Now? No. Where am I supposed to go here? I don't think I need to fast travel, do I? No, no, no. Yeah, I like that as well. I gotta go see the seer. Where even are you? Mountains north. Oh, there. Track. Why were you not tracked before? Hey, Macarena, is all I heard from that guy. Except he whispered it in my ear. Like a creep! Gotta go around these mountains. Oh, and the Aurora Borealis. What a beautiful phenomenon. I love the fact that so many planets have one of those. Just gorgeous. How do we get out of here? Let me go! I think Mars and Saturn? I know Mars is one, but I think it might be Jupiter's the other one. Yeah, they look almost identical to this. But they're different colors. So I think Mars's is red, and then I think it's Jupiter, and it's like a yellowish color. I'm gonna climb this wall like a spider monkey. What is that sound? Why does it sound like a very large animal is breathing next to me? this lady lives so far away. But it's real cool to kind of climb up here and see what's going on. Yep. Man, that is far away. Okay, I'm gonna go see what this little investigation spot is first. And then I'm gonna go find the mad woman. Is that a duck? Weird. Why are there ducks all the way up here?
So Ivan is asleep on his watch. That would explain some things.
How is he staying warm? Can I mess with this guy?
Ivan, wake up, or you'll be cast into the wild.
Oh, what?
Must stay awake. They could be anywhere.
Where? What?
Is he walking in his sleep?
They are everywhere. If we die, everyone dies. Must not fall asleep. Need to see them coming.
Ooh, what are you?
Ivan, wake up! You're headed for the edge!
Is he going to ride the rope slide?
Oh, I hope so.
Windy. Storm coming.
Just... It's like, oh, fuck. Hold on, let me get this rock first. That was hilarious.
Ivan, calm down. You are asleep.
No! I was flying through the air!
In your sleep. A harsh awakening, true. But at least you live. Have you always taken these dream walks?
Since my posting here. When I am in bed, I worry about ways we could be attacked. When I'm on watch, I cannot stay awake.
Only a fool stays awake all night worrying. You're tired when you get up and the problem is still not solved.
You speak with the wisdom of Odin, Eivor. I will think on these words when I am in bed.
Consider them on your watch and sleep when in your bed. But now, report back before you're labeled a deserter. Go.
You beautiful idiot. Ooh, more skill points. Ooh, that's gonna hurt somebody later. How shall I climb you? That sounds like it'd be horrible. Huh. That's both fascinating and terrifying. Doesn't look like there's a great place to drop here. Okay, you're gonna do it anyways. That was unexpected. Dang. I had a power line a couple weeks ago? 3-4 weeks ago? My wife and I were at a 7-Eleven, which is just like a convenience store. It doesn't have all that much in it, but mostly like snacks and stuff. And we were there and a power line snapped like across this. I just punched a duck out of the sky. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't even use a weapon. I just literally I went to punch the ore on the ground and I punched a duck. I didn't know that was possible until that moment. Now I know that anything's possible if you believe hard enough. Now to find the old lady. The guy never made it back. Hope he's okay. Whoa, what? Whee! Oh, I almost thought I was gonna descend into nothingness there. Okay, okay. You're cool. Whoa, except now there's a lot of you. Missed. What do you want, Raven? Whoa! Big ol' moose. Where you going, moose? Moose man! Ooh, I can upgrade a gear piece. What? Which one? Trading goods, yeah. Quest items, okay, okay. I guess I'm not the one to upgrade them, I have to take them to that guy. Okay. I need to get one of them there meese. The mooses. I can hear it, but I don't see it. It was right here. That's a horse. Of course. The heck? You know what? Just because I need the leather. Where'd that moose go? There you are. Yes. Got him. Now I will talk to this seeker. And then I'll be done. I'll call it quits for today.
Hamuram. Hamuram. Volka?
That's not how you say ham.
I need silence to hear the songs of nature.
She's very hungry.
Hamuram.
Ham.
Hamuram.
Ham.
Svala.
She gives praises and she is greeted.
For your hearing, I hearken. O ancient ones, great Odin, great Freya, I give you thanks for your gift of Seder.
She gives thanks and she is blessed.
Eivor, it has been some time. What brings you so far to see me? I have come for your advice on a private matter. Come.
A little bit, yeah.
Is your mother well? Her mind is a jumble. She speaks to spirits. I fear her final winter has come, but she has me. Now, let her speak to your needs. I have had a vision. A powerful vision. It may have been my battle lust, or a delirium caused by the cold, but... Describe it for me. After 17 years, I saw my father's axe again. And when I touched it, the vision came on fast. There was
Where's
a
your
wolf,
head tattoo? What
howling
happened?
and fierce. And then a figure. A graybeard in a cloak. With a single eye.
Odin.
He bid me follow him. Ah, the High One. He calls to you. Perhaps he means to speak with you. Deliver a message.
Oh, so another thing about Odin is
Only through
he
Seder
often
will
travels
you see more
incognito. So he travels in secret.
Unravel the threads that
And he goes by
tangled
so
upon
many
mind.
different names.
This will
The
not
High
take
One, the All-Father, the this, that, and the other. And oftentimes he makes up a name for whenever he's traveling, so people don't know that he's Odin.
What are you brewing? An elixir to loosen your huer and unwind your thoughts. You will enter a waking sleep and journey to the world of dreams.
I've read a lot of books
It
on
may
this stuff.
confuse or disorient you, but you must take note of all you see.
Yeah, as I
Drink.
said, this is the most fascinating of religions to me.
If you seek true understanding.
Cannot wait to visit here one day. Oh, lady, you just gave me the worst gas. I think it's fascinating, and also it's one of the few religions that understands that it was made by people and not the other way around. Oh, hello again, Odin.
I saw
You just
nothing,
look
Volka.
angry.
Felt nothing.
No, that's because you are currently...
Harvey. Harvey! Do I walk among the dead? Sigurd. Sigurd! Brother! When did you arrive?
Aw, man, he's probably dead. Can I see your face? Because you sound creepy. Nope, you have no face. Oh, it's the Weavers of Fate. Interesting. Ah, it took me a minute to realize that. Very spicy. I love spicy foods. I have these like gourmet pepper flakes that are like ghost pepper and habaneros and all this stuff, and there's like 4 different kinds. There's one that's like sweeter, there's one that's smoky, there's one that's just burn your face off hot for no reason.
Sigurd! Brother! What is this?
There was no other way, Javi. Our fates are fixed.
Sigurd!
What happened to his arm? Why'd you leave your arm, man?
Sigurd!
He's definitely dead.
What has happened?
This was not for you, Javi.
Oh, that's definitely the World Serpent. I really don't want to fight that. My wife's saying that she drank too much coffee before bed, so now she can't sleep. She just texted me about it.
Steady, Eivor. It is Valka.
Ooh.
I am here.
That sounds good.
God, I thought What was that?
Tell me everything.
I was on a mountain, in a violent blizzard, climbing toward the summit, following a wolf.
Fenrir?
I saw Odin and the Nornir spinning the threads of fate. They were watching me.
Not watching. They were showing you the way forward. Your life, your path, what lies before you, and where it ends.
And the wolf was eager for my attention, as if it were beckoning me to follow.
You are the wolf-kissed, fated to carry its mark for life. In this case, it might represent your ambition, or your fear.
I saw the gates to Odin's Hall of Slain Champions. They opened for me.
Shades of Valhalla, for which you are destined.
I do not know what else to say. My memories are faint, hazy.
Did you reach the summit of this mountain?
I did, yes. Sigurd was there, wounded, in pain. His fighting arm was missing. Then the wolf reappeared, the size of a dragon, twisted and terrible. It fixed its eyes on me and struck. Then I woke.
The gods favor you, Eivor. They always have. You will have your glory.
That sounds
and
delicious.
you will earn your place in Valhalla. But these portents carry a darker truth. The missing arm, the trail of blood, the beast. You will betray your brother, Sigurd. That is the meaning of your vision.
That cannot be right. I would never betray Sigurd. He's my brother, my family.
The Nornir have spoken, and this is their message.
No, this is wrong, or you misunderstand. That cannot be right.
You will betray Sigurd.
Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
Odin fighting against his fate just proved his fate. By the way. So, I'll explain Odin's fate real quick. So he, from basically the dawn of time, always had those visions that Ragnarok would come, right? And Ragnarok is the day that everybody dies except for like 2 people, and then they end up repopulating the Earth. What is today modern Earth? So basically, all of Thor, Odin, everybody happens before Earth is ever even really made, because they hide 2 people away in Yggdrasil, which is the Tree of Fate, to then repopulate the Earth after Ragnarok. And Odin knows that he is going to die by the hands of Fenrir, the giant wolf. Thor dies by the hands of the world serpent, and like everybody dies. Everybody dies in this massive fight, and the whole reason that Valhalla exists, which is the Champions Hall, you know, basically all the warriors that die in combat, the reason that exists is because he's building an army to try to prevent his fate from happening. And it never works. Like, no matter what happens, Ragnarok will always come, he will always die, everyone always dies, and then Earth is created after this giant, bloody, massive battle. And that's Odin attempting to erase his fate, but it doesn't actually ever work. So she's saying, if Odin can do it, so can I, but Odin never does it. He tries to all the time, but he never does it. Yeah, so that's the story of Odin and Ragnarok. Anyways, I'm going to call it quits for tonight. As always, it has been a pleasure, and I have been Alpha Alpha Delta. This has been Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it is never goodbye, it is just see you later. Till next time.